Heidegger, a famous German existentialist philosopher, is one of the most influential philosophers of the 20th century. Born in 1889 in Meching, Baden-Württemberg, Germany. Born into a Catholic family, Heidegger received a good education since childhood. He studied theology and philosophy at the University of Freiburg and was deeply influenced by the phenomenology of the famous philosopher Husserl. In 1927, he published the unfinished manuscript, Being and Time. He believed that temporality is the way of human existence. The issue that concerned him most in his life was the difference between existence and beings. Heidegger was later called the thinker on the way. Heidegger became famous with Being and Time and became the #1 figure in the German philosophical world at that time. He established his position in the philosophical world and became the founder of existentialism. A very important point in Heidegger's thought is the thinking about the future, as well as the reflection and warning on technology. Through his profound exploration of existence and criticism of modernity, he promoted the development of 20th century philosophy. Although his ideas are complex and controversial, they undoubtedly provide us with an important perspective for understanding human existence. Heidegger's philosophy is not only a reflection on the past, but also an inspiration for the future, reminding us to remain sensitive and thoughtful about existence in an era of rapid technological development. Heidegger's emphasis on man is the home of existence reminds us to cherish this home and explore its profound meaning. In the face of the rapid changes in modern society, Heidegger's thoughts provide us with tools for reflection and understanding, prompting us to find the true meaning of existence in this complex world. The wanderers who are away from home should be particularly touched by it. No matter happy, angry, sad or happy, home is indispensable to everyone. Heidegger's understanding of home enhances our understanding of home. Let home have both the meaning of existence and creation. Let home have the meaning of belonging and belonging. Today, we will take a look at the existence and home that this philosopher left us. The lower body of a man is that of an adult, but the upper body is that of a baby. He uses his lower body to do things that an adult man does, while his upper body sucks on a woman's breast like a baby, hoping to obtain the warmth of motherhood. The meaning of living towards death is only when you are infinitely close to death can you deeply understand the meaning of life. The beauty of a flower lies in the fact that it once withered. The essence of life is poetic, and people should live poetically on the earth. Conscience often speaks only in silence. We should never let fear or the expectations of others define the boundaries of our destiny. You can't change your destiny, but you can challenge it. If I can live with death, acknowledge and face it, I can get rid of the anxiety about death and the triviality of life. Only in this way can I be free to be myself. The world is not the sum of the many visible beings in the world, and humans are not the only component of the world. The relationship between the world and humans is not a binary opposition between object and subject. Only with responsibility can there be freedom. Only those who already understand will listen. The task of thinking will be to abandon previous thoughts and decide what really should be thought about. Only words make a thing appear as what it is, and thus make it present. Humanism is a human-centered ideology where humans are the measure of all things and are above all things in the world. In the forgetfulness of existence, The essence of what makes humans human is also forgotten. If you don't sow in spring, you won't grow in summer, you won't harvest in autumn, and you won't taste in winter. The most permanent thing to think about is the road. Being is the guardian of existence. People live in their own language. Language is the home of people's existence. People speak, and words speak about people. If I bring death into my life, acknowledge it, and face it, I will be free from the anxiety of death and the contempt of life, and only then will I be free to be myself. The spirit is free only when it is not a support. We should never let fear or the expectations of others define the boundaries of our destiny. You cannot change your destiny, but you can challenge it. Seeing is determined not by the eyes, but by the brief clarity of existence. People feel dissatisfied when they are not free, and feel anxious when they are free. People should not be forced to choose a path because of the sins they have committed, but should bear the corresponding sins on the path they choose. Freedom in hand, only responsibility on shoulder. Man is proof of existence. Man is thrown into this world as an insignificant creature with limited abilities, between life and death, puzzled by his encounters, full of worries and fears deep in his heart. Life is an exile. Those who think big will make big mistakes, and those who think small will also make big mistakes. Pain is often an unexpected relief in the most hopeless moments. Keep moving forward without hesitation or retreat, hiking on your lonely path. Only when humans exist, truth exists. Only when humans exist, Newton's laws and the law of contradiction exist, and no matter what truth it is, it exists. For meditation, existence is always the most worthy thing to question. Life is full of hard work, but we must also live poetically on this land. Time only becomes time when there are people. There is no time in which people have not been. People live in their own language. Language is the home of human existence. People speak, and words speak about people. Sympathy is a double-edged knife. Those who don't know how to use it should not use it. Human beings must not lose the ability to deal with simple things. The freer your mind is, the more you can enjoy beauty. Like listening, silence is an essential possibility of speech. Someone who is silent during a conversation may be more authentic in helping the other person to understand than someone who is eloquent. Comparison is the use of the same thing to measure different things, thereby revealing the differences. Being is beneath the senses, existence is in obscurity. Asking questions itself is a way of existence of this kind of being. The two basic properties of existence are linked together. One is that its existence precedes its essence, and the other is that existence has always belonged to me. Ordinary people were everywhere, pledging everything, but whenever they stepped forward to make a decision, they had already slipped away. My hometown is in the center of the earth. Man is the home of existence.